Welcome back, boys and girls, to Satisfactory. This is episode 24. To start off, last episode, we talked about how we were going to build our motor base, and this is it. This is about 70% done. I left the last few things for us to do on this video today. One major thing I will say, the reason this video is late is I had internet cut out during me playing the last time, and for some reason it didn't save for me. And since I changed the autosavers to every 2 hours, I lost actually a lot more than just 2 hours. I actually lost like 6 hours worth. So I don't know what happened with the loading or the saving, but needless to say, make sure you save or don't mess with the autosaver, even though it's giving you some problems. Needless to say, so what ended up happening was the things you see right here, I essentially lost the whole top part from like where I'm looking at up, let alone if you can see some of the lifts and everything, I had everything connected all the way up to doing the motors on the top. So I only had 10 more machines to fill out. Everything else was connected besides the ore, but I'm not running the ore right now. We might do some of that today just to have some cool photos or something. But needless to say, so luckily, the probably 6 hours I lost of work only took me about 2 to remake because I didn't have to do all the calculations on everything. So yeah. So now what we're going to do is we're going to finish off loading the top of this one, and then we'll do the motors. So let's go head up there and see what it looks like. So I kind of did this one just like my steel one. I have a bottom for the assemblers. I have a bottom feeder, which is the one where you can see these lines feeding into this little small crevice, and the one above it, which we're going to start making up right now. But as you can see here, I'll take a little walkthrough. I tried to keep it pretty concise where like, so this whole level, even though I kind of cheated and double stacked over here, as you can see, those are making all my iron rods. But I try to keep everything to its certain level. So saying that this is constructors all the way through, just all constructors, even the ones down here. Again, I kind of had to make space because I had to add this. So this is all constructors. One level down, all the way level down. On the ground floor, it's going to be all my smelting process. So all these smelters. So these ones over here are doing bronze. These are all doing iron. And then we have some more bronze ones up here. Even though it's elevated, it's still technically ground floor because once you get up here, it's a little plateau up here. This is more smelting. And then obviously it goes over there, makes some more wire. And I still have to run some lines from over here to make the iron come in here. And then I have to, actually, I should probably, the coal's sitting right down there. That's that black smudge right there. That's eventually going to be bringing the coal in. Right here, got my 15 foundries. I kind of went old school with the way I did the filtering here. Instead of doing the top load and bottom load like I have been doing with the assemblers, I've just did straight splitters right in front. There's one line coming in. It needs split up by 15. Well, there's going to be 2 lines, obviously, because it's 2 inputs. But right now, it's only the one line, which would be the iron ingots. Comes down, feeds through that one, splits 3 ways, and then these are 5-way splitters. And yeah. And then eventually it comes back here, goes upstairs to start funding our stator project. And let's go up here real quick, because I think that's about it. So those are all our constructors. I think all in all, there's 200 something of them. I can't remember what the I said in the video last time, but needless to say, it's about 200, I believe. 220 maybe. Needless to say. And then I did something a little different with the train here, because since I built the train essentially first almost, I made it so it comes in through here. Granted, there's things I have to get rid of, but those are just rampways so I can get to the top quicker. And probably clean this up a little bit. But yeah, so this, I'm going to have it enclosed. And this will be a little truck stop, or a little train stop here. But yeah, So let's go upstairs and show you the assemblers. So before we go fully up there, you can see I've rigged up all the bottom ones to be split off evenly. And then here's our assembly floor. Our assembly floor consists of, let me make sure. Yeah, so 50 of ones making rotors and 40, which are, the way I distinguished them here is I just positioned them differently. So everything that is going south to north, which is the rotors, and then everything going west to east are the stators. But as you can see, I've only done one row, so what I'm going to speed through and do a little building montage right now is I'm going to make the elevators go up to this next floor, which is here, this little small ramp will be coming up here, and then we'll start setting up all of our splitters and everything like that, and get these machines fed. And then up here, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Well, obviously the motorcade is going to be up here, but I'm wondering, since the train is right there, I'm wondering if I want to if I can fit them above here. So let's just do that real quick. Let's build it out and see what it looks like real quick. So I'll be back in 1 second. All right, so I got a little floor here. Let's see what we can run. So I believe I need 10 of these. So let's check motors. Yeah, so 5. You have to make 50 per hour to make a stack per minute. To make a stack per minute. So we need 10 of them. So let's see. Let's see how many we can fit above this motorway. Seeing that these don't take too many things to make, I might be able to just make 2 rows of it and just call it. Let's see, so that's 4. This would be our 5th, and now we'll be just at that line. All right, so it'll give us 1 more to save away, and I'll work all the way down. What I try to do is I always try to leave a foundation space on the side, so once I start making my walkways and stuff, so we don't have to walk through everything, you have a nice clean pathway. And if you can see, this one is above this and above this, and that equals perfect, because then up here is going to be a wall, and then I'll just make a little wall here. So that should work just fine the way I want it. So, but now what I do need to do though is I need to move this ramp, because this ramp just goes down there. It's fine, but we need one to go up top. So get rid of that real quick so we can fill in this hole. And then do I just want to do this real quick? No, I don't do that. That's terrible. I guess I could just do it this way. Just feed it down and let's see. Will that block this one off? Nope. Cool. Alright, cool. And then I have a little row to get up here. Alright, sounds good. Alright, now let's go make those other ones real quick. Let me speed through it real quick. Oh, I need. By the way, I don't think that thing clips through me yet, which is good. It got close because as it saw it kind of flew in like this. And then I think it takes a big roundabout, so I don't think I have to worry about clipping. I know one of my favorite builders that I like watching on this Kibitz is his original base had that thing in mind, and you could actually ride it, which was really cool. Need to say. What did I need? I needed. Oh crap! Did I need rotors? I'm only a few off. That sucks. Let's build them real quick because I think I don't have any more. At least not here, and I don't want to go all the way back to base just to get rotors. I only need one more worth. Oh crap. Rotor. I think I only need 4. I can double check after this. Assembler. Yeah, 4. Cool. Granted, we are getting more than just motors out of this, but essentially, majority of this base was made just so these 10 machines can make something. That is nutty. I will say, well, actually, it is actually half. Yeah, because we are making 200 rotors and stators with this whole base, which eventually makes 100 for each stators and rotors per stack, which is what that's making, and then this. So seriously, half of this whole place, just looking at this, half of this is just to make those 10 work. That's not including all the other half down there. That's nuts. All right, so yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this stuff up, and well, I mean, what I'm going to do is feed stuff down to these ones. This is what we're going to work on next. And then eventually these will just feed up and feed into these. And then we'll be all done. So I'm going to do a little quick building montage just to get these elevators in place. So give me a second. Okay, so that's all done. So we got those all feeding up now. So let's go see what that looks like upstairs. And by the way, too, I will be putting the command and stuff to find where your save games are in the description down below, just so people don't run into the same problems I did, because that was a nightmare. Thing that I've had worse saves where they've completely gone away. So luckily that didn't happen, but this is what. But I'll put that in the description. So this is what it looks like up here. So what I need to figure out is now the height of where this is going from. So as in for the rotors, what is coming up here is going to be the iron rods, and I already have those split up. I have the iron rods and the wire that's going to be coming up here already sanctioned off how I had it before. So what ends up happening is I come to here. This one is 20 constructors into one. And what that does is it's going to allow me to supply 15 machines worth. So I'm just going to go like this, run a cord through here, and then we're going to go up. Just so we know how high we need to go and how even. So I'm going to do that for all the rods real quick, and then I'll show you where all the wires are and how that's going to be fun. So let's do the rods right now. Let's go. Okay, so I got all the iron rods up here. Again, each of these are going to be 15 worth. So what's ended up going to happening is the ones that are facing me and away from me are going to be the ones I need to set up, just like I did down here. I'll take a gander, but the difference with these ones is these were all split up into fives. So essentially, each three of these is going to be taken up by one of those rod conveyors. The only one that's different is going to be the one I just did, that I just merged all together. This one I believe is only going to do 5, but let's do that math real quick. We're here. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3 up here. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 plus. I think this is supposed to be running 10. So 4 of them equals. Right. Sorry. So we have 4 here and 3 there, right? Yeah. So that's 7. 7. That's 105. And then this one's going to be making. What? No, that's. Might have done my math a little wrong here. I think this is supposed to be only 100 in total. So 4 is 60, 3, 45, that's 105. So I'm missing one somewhere. I'll figure it out. I think I just didn't add one to another side. Yeah, I will figure it out though. But needless to say, yeah. So then that's gonna. It's supposed to be 100. I'm almost 100% sure. So that's gonna split into 5. So yeah. So the 3 will cover 45 of them, and then that 1 will cover 5, which will give us the 50. Yep, that math works out. Just have to figure out what I did down there. But other than that, that's going to be it. I'm going to finish this base up off cameras, finished completely, since I ran into that little snag. But the last thing I wanted to leave off on it was we did those iron rods. Those are the things that need for the rotors, but for the stators, we need the wire. And what the wire is these constructors. And let's see if we get down here safely. Almost. So all these constructors down here. So like I said, I've already merged them together because I had to figure this out prior before the wipeout. So this is going to be the partial one, the one that's going over. I believe it's going to be carrying for 4, and then each other segment is carrying for I think it's 9 apiece. So you got one here that's 9. The other one here, it's 18. It's in that tree, but it's 18. And then this one will be 27. Yeah. And then 36, because there's another one over there. Yeah, that's right. So there's another one over the corner over there. It's going to be 36. And then this covers the last 4, which is 40. But yeah, guys. Again, biggest disclaimer here, and I know the developers say it in their videos, make sure you back your saves. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, leave a thumbs up, and hit subscribe for any more Satisfactory or any of my lore series that's on. I release a video once a day at least, and the Satisfactory videos about every week. It might be a little bit more scarce because once I get higher and higher, these builds are just getting bigger and bigger. So we'll see how it goes, and we might shrink down by doing 1 item rather than like this one is 3. But we'll see how it goes and see how all the math works out and if we have any good areas. Because technically, I still haven't made a concrete base yet either, and that's one of the primary ones to be made. Needless to say, thank you guys again. If there's any games you guys want me to play, or any lore questions or any building tips or anything like that, just for today, that one big pro tip: back up your saves. Again, guys, thank you for coming. Goodbye.